Hi everyone, and welcome to Pocketful of English with Miss Ina. The simple tense in English is the most basic way to express action. The simple tense is a verb tense for past, present, or future events. In the previous lessons, I have discussed the simple present tense and the simple past tense. But the simple tense won't be complete without the simple future tense. For today's lesson, let's learn more about the simple future tense, how it is formed, and the most common future time expressions that we can use in this tense. But before we begin, let me remind you that there is a short quiz after the lesson, so you have to listen and watch very carefully. I believe you are all ready, so come on, let's get started. Simple future tense. What is simple future tense? Simple future tense is a form of the verb that is used to refer to events that have not happened or will happen in the future and end in the future. How do we form the simple future tense? Simple future tense is formed in two ways. The first is from the modal auxiliary verb will or shall and the base form of the verb. The second one is from the phrasal modal be going to and the base form of the verb. Let's look at the first way or formula. We have the modal auxiliary verb will or shall plus the base form of the verb perform. Now we have will perform, shall perform. Let's look at another example. We have the modal auxiliary verb will or shall plus the base form of the verb discuss. Now we have will discuss, shall discuss. But what's the difference between will and shall? Will and shall are both modal verbs. Will and shall are both used with the base form of the main verb. Shall is only used for future time reference with I and we and is more formal than will. However, these days, the use of shall to form the future tense is becoming rarer, especially in the US, and it is safe to use will every time. Now, let's discuss the second way or formula to form the simple future tense. We have the verbs of be, am, is, are, plus going to, plus the base form of the verb, paint. Now we will have am going to paint, is going to paint, are going to paint. Let's look at another example. We have the be verbs am, is, are, plus going to, plus the base form of the verb, study. Now we'll have am going to study, is going to study, are going to study. What are the time expressions that can be used in simple future tense? Let's find out. Today, tonight, tomorrow, soon, next Saturday, at 7 o'clock, in 2021, until December, later, years from now. Let's look at the simple future tense in sentences. She will go to New Zealand in November. Our subject is she. She is singular. Our verb in simple future tense is will go. Our future time expression is in November. Let's look at this sentence. They will go to New Zealand in November. Our subject is they. They is plural. Even if we have a singular subject and a plural subject, our verb in simple future tense does not change. Let's look at another example. I shall do my exercise tomorrow morning. The subject is I. I is singular. The verb in simple future tense is shall do. The future time expression is tomorrow morning. Let's look at this sentence. We shall do our exercise tomorrow morning. Our subject is we. We is plural. Even if we have a singular subject and a plural subject, our verb in simple future tense does not change. Let's look at another set of examples. I am going to complete my first novel this November. The subject is I. It is singular. The verb in simple future tense is am going to complete. We use am because the subject is the pronoun I. The future time expression is this November. She is going to move to Europe a year from now. The subject is she. She is singular. The verb in simple future tense is going to move. We use is because the subject is singular. The future time expression is a year from now. We are going to bake a pie later. The subject is we. We is plural. The verb in simple future tense is are going to bake. We use are because the subject is plural. The future time expression is later. Quiz time! Complete the sentences with the correct simple future tense of the verbs in the box. Time to check the answers. Did you get perfect? Awesome job, everyone! Thanks, everyone, for learning English the easy way with me. Have a wonderful day. See you again soon. Bye!